Those with Prince on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. How are you guys doing? Say at the streets. Remember guys to like, share, comment and follow and turn on the notification bell so that you won't miss any of our new uploads that we do upload on this channel each and every day, each and every hour. Welcome to another edition of our order Those with Prince on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. Yes, today is the 1st of April 2022 and today is the April Fool's Day and also guys, I have this topic which is very concerning. I mean, for real, this is very concerning because we've been talking a lot about it here on this channel in Operation Dudula. Yes, if you're in South Africa, you know what I'm talking about. And this movement, this vigilante movement is spreading as wildfire in many provinces and vakatanga vari muJoburg, vari kuSoweto, vakaenda kuAlexandra, they're now in Pretoria and we saw some videos, some pictures last week vari Pretoria. And as soon as these guys they'll be launching in Durban and also in the Eastern Cape. And so nyaya iripo manje ndekuti who is backing these guys, because matauro vari kuita ivo vari kuti zvoni we want illegal immigrants to leave South Africa as soon as possible. And even vane mapepa vacho ivavo vada kuona kuti are these guys on critical skills visa here, why the employers are employing vanhu vane ma permits ivo vasiri ma critical skills, because of the immigration law inoti you first of all have to advertise that job in South Africa. Kana mazoshaya munhu anenge aite basa iroro, yes, mozo chago muforeigner oya opinda babasa ipapo. And so at this point today, the Mail and Guardian, which is the South African newspaper, wrote Operation Dudula endorsed by the ANC. And so which means that the ANC, which is the ruling party in South Africa, have endorsed and Operation Dudula, no matter what Mail and Guardian. And so if you really like listen to their grievances and chemo zvavo zvavari kutaura veOperation Dudula, unonyazoona kuti vane mapoints avari kutaura and vane mapoints avari kutaura, and those points are really valid. And yes, the authorities have failed to tackle nyaya immigration. That's why in South Africa there are so many illegal immigrants. And so people on social media have been talking a lot about it, including our friend, our journalist Hoppe. And he actually wrote that dear President Cyril Ramaphosa, I'm greatly disappointed that ANC has been reduced to this. ANC helps create a crisis in Zimbabwe by endorsing rigged elections. Zimbabwe's economy dies because of that crisis. Zimbabweans go to SA for survival. ANC then creates a vigilante group to kick out Zimbabweans. This is the lowest of the low. Say, how low can you get? It is crass for a government to endorse a vigilante group as your police failed to do the job. This is what Hoppe wrote on his Facebook account. He said that as my police and it seems like the Home Affairs or the Labor Department is understaffed, because my companies in South Africa kawanda. And just imagine they have to visit each and every factory or workplace or arrest each and every illegal immigrant. I mean, they are outnumbered. And that's why I talk with more vigilante groups like Operation Dudula and the other one called Push South African First. And in terms of them taking their law into their own hands, visiting places of work, some memorandum of understanding, because they want those companies to prefer South Africans first. And so I went in the comment section, of course, to hear what Zimbabweans think of this headline, because it's a very hot topic in South Africa. And this year 2022 we're gonna talk a lot about it, because do gore recupera ma permits edususu ma Zimbabweans atakapuwa ai muna 2009 and is my Zimbabwe exemption permits. So someone is saying that ANC wants to retain power on 2024 elections. They've been in support and benefiting from the current Zimbabwean regime. The South African citizens are fed up and the unemployment rate has been increasing over the years, hence the creation of that Dudula group. ANC and ZANU-PF, same fanana, they are all corrupt. I do agree 100%. I do agree 100%. You know, we have been providing labor, cheap labor, to South African companies for over 10 years, for over a decade now, and we've been buying my fridge, my stove, bed, whatsoever, my building materials, chains out of Zimbabwe. I mean, who's benefiting there? The SA companies, the SA government. In fact, we are the biggest trading partner in South Africa, Zimbabwe. And so crisis in Zimbabwe, it could benefit the SA government. When it comes to the immigration, I still feel that they failed since 2009. I think they were creating that work permit issue so that they can regularize those people who are there. But one wakaramba wachungoya for the years because of the crisis in Zimbabwe, and they failed again to stand with the people. Pakati wa elections pa ngoya Mugabe, and Tabumbeke akauya akati ayo Mugabe wa wina yachizega kuti Mugabe wanga wasina kuwina. Saka moja na meko South Africa have a hand in what happened in Zimbabwe before. And truly speaking, we as Zimbabweans, I don't understand. You know, almost like 2%, 3% of the South African population who are in SA. Like for you, it's also about maybe 2 million or 3 million people who are in South Africa who are Zimbabweans, and South African population in about 56, 57 million people. So these guys, they are using us foreigners, especially us as Zimbabweans, as a scapegoat of their problems. Vagaranma problems udara, but vakutoona sekunge foreigners ndo vakutora mabasa ese. Come on guys, this is not cool. And so someone is saying that the new Zuma was in jail, but they were busy looking for him in malls, looting and destroying everything. Now they don't have jobs. Ramaphosa is just a toy president, and he's talking about the unrest last year whereby we saw so many business being looted in a KZN there, and also in Joburg we saw vachita say, and companies akawanda haana cover since that looting. Some companies akavara, some malls akatovhara even today, because my investors akawanda vakasiya vakati I know what isusu hatinga continue in a situation whereby every time panoitika situation vanouya kuzoluta kunoko. And so this is Ododozo to Prince on the Prince Miller Entertainment TV. Some of the problems that are being faced in South Africa when it comes to the unemployment, ivo vega ndo vanozvikonzeresa, but foreigners are always the scapegoat, because even if we demonstrate for water delivery or service basic delivery, one of they end up vakuno pwanya mashop ema-foreigners vakunda vakunodzinga vanhu vakuita sei. Saka mutoona kuti the frustration yayo inenge yakuenda manje kune vanhu vari vulnerable who are foreigners, whether it's illegal or illegal. I mean, you get affected by this kind of situations. And so someone here is saying that I don't know of legal Zimbabweans in SA being targeted. We know that some of undocumented Zimbabweans commit crime in SA and infrastructure is being destroyed. When are the Zimbabweans going to stand with South Africans to stop this? Because this is what is causing all these problems. Should we reduce crimes we witness in SA to survival? And panyai crime, I do agree. There are other Zimbabweans who are committing crime. And the Panamusha usna gonzo. That's 100% true. There are Zimbabweans who are committing crime because vanengwa system. And most cases won't be solved because mapurisa anengwa asingazoto rotsagani. Because munhu anenge apara mhosva apa achiziva kuti haana passport, haana permit. So most of us being found on the wrong side of the law, those zvimwe zviri kukonzeresa to trigger this kind of movements, kuti vaite power kuti vamove in our communities. Because last week takaona the leader Hlahla Lux achisungwa because anga aenda pane imba paifungidzira kuti apa panotengeswa madrugs, and he ended up ransacking the house and he was arrested. And saka motoona kuti vana vachanga vakufamba ma-communities vachida kuona kuti apa panogara ani, apa pana vanhu vakata sei. So the tension is going to be high, whereby most of our brothers and sisters are going to lose their valuable goods, mastove avo, mota dzavo, and their properties in the locations, because this is going to affect a lot. We saw it happening in Leopard Zone in Western Cape, whereby the Lesotho nationals were also fighting with the Zimbabweans there, and people were injured. And also what happened again in Bredasdorp, whereby even today some people are starting to dzavaigara because of the tension iripo between the locals and Zimbabweans. I mean, isusu ndisu tinge tiri pa receiving end in each and every situation iri kuitika at the moment. So if the national party is endorsing it, pakaipa, and if this is true that the ANC is endorsing this Operation Dudula, botongozo mega utoti panenge pakaipa. It's like ZANU-PF endorsing an operation. This is not gonna end well for our brothers and sisters who are working and living in South Africa. And so said that we as Zimbabweans youth need to stand up and go and register to vote. We have been reduced to nothing by South Africans. We are called baboons, things that don't know a mirror row on. We have pride. Can you go back and vote? I believe under Chamisa, Zimbabwe will be great again. Our children's future depend on us. Zimbabweans in South Africa are estimated to be around 3 million. Imagine if we go back and vote. And don't matter it's high time that we need to go back to Zimbabwe and vote. We've been reduced to nothing in South Africa. We are being called names after names after names after names. It's high time that we need to swallow our pride and go back and register to vote. Just imagine 3 million people going back to Zimbabwe and vote for Chamisa. Ayo mkomana anopinda zvakanaka muna 2023 nomataura akuita mumwe andika. So guys, this is the Audio Thoughts with Prince on Prince Miller Entertainment TV andika inyaya ye Operation Dudula. And hope you even continue to say that I've spoken to one of the Mail and Guardian journalist Lizeka Tandwa who penned this story. It's not an April Fool's Day story. It is a true story. What a sad day for South Africa's ruling party to use a vigilante group against fellow Africans. And someone else is talking about pressure is mounting towards elections. They are stuck between a rock and a hard place. Let's just watch this catastrophic decision blow into a disaster. And they are endorsing xenophobia by creating tensions so that they can secure votes in their 2023 elections. He said how these politicians are power hungry, yet they can't do the right thing when power is given to them. If SADC does the right thing on our next elections, all these problems will be a thing of the past. ANC can stand the heat from EFF and DA. ZANU-PF must go, ANC must fall. And someone else said that every protest against foreign nationals in SA is endorsed by the government. You must follow what happens next. And guys, this is the Audio Thoughts with Prince on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. Remember guys to like, share, comment and follow. What next for us as Zimbabweans who are living and working in South Africa? And most of us, we really don't have any document. Some they don't have IDs, some they don't have my passport, some they don't even have an aslam. And so what's next for us? Katitaure in the comment section. This is Audio Thoughts with Prince on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. What's the future holds for us here in South Africa? Because Operation Dudula ichiri kutongotanga and we are now in April. Just imagine kuti pachasvika muna November, December, kuti zvine zvakamira sei. This is the Audio Thoughts with Prince on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. Katitaure. Remember guys to like, share, comment and follow. Bless up.